Welcome, everybody. All right. If there's an emergency, please use the exit doors behind you and down the stairs to Washington Street. Alternatively, exit through the door to my right, down the stairs to Washington Street. The Common Council of the City of New York is now in session. Clerk, will you please call roll?
President Andres.
Here.
Alderperson Kitterman.
Here.
Hoover. Here. BOLLMAN. Here. KRETZSCHMAR.
Here.
DWYER. Here. And BURTON. Here.
All right, we have 11 resolutions. We have a resolution amending the 25-26 budget, comptroller. Resolution number 2, a resolution amending the 25-26 budget, the fire department. Number 3, a resolution authorizing the city treasurer to refund $900 to Eugene Lawler collected for the late payment of 2023-2024 taxes on parcels of land located at Rollins and Manders Ave. Number 4, a resolution authorizing acceptance of a change order for the City of Rensselaer 3rd Ave meter pit. Number 5, a resolution of the City of Rensselaer adopting the 26 multi-jurisdictional hazard mitigation plan. Number 6, a resolution to approve proposed local law number 1 of 2026 as to form and schedule a public hearing. Number 7, a resolution authorizing the City of Rensselaer to participate in the Capital Roots Urban Greening Program to plant trees in the city. Number 8, resolution amending the 25-26 budget, DPW. Number 9, a resolution authorizing the use of various city parks by the Rensselaer Little League. Number 10, a resolution approving an application to the Northern Border Regional Commission Timber for Transit Program. And number 11, a resolution amending the 25-26 budget, comptroller. All right, at this time, we didn't get to have a workshop meeting this week, so I do invite either the comptroller's office or the planning office, whoever decides to want to go first, to come up and discuss any of their agenda items. All right, this looks like it's going to be Maureen.
Looks like I have volunteered. I'm just wondering if you have any questions in regards to any of the transfers that have been presented to you this evening.
Number 1, resolution number 1, what are we moving the 51,000 for?
51,000, what happened there is Jim was paid out when he left. They took it, they put it onto the technical professional line instead of the executive line. I moved it into the executive line, to which then it overdrafted the executive line by $20,000. And I spoke with Norbert, and he's elected not to bring on a gentleman into that position yet as a deputy commissioner. And we're going to utilize those funds to pay him for the rest of the fiscal year.
Is that much money something that usually, that seems like a lot of money, was that like a vacation year?
There was vacation, there was comp time, and that's an agreement we had with the previous mayor that I was not privy to.
So it's not something we should worry about in future? Like,
Oh, we're going to worry about it in the future. We're going to change the personnel.
okay, yeah.
It was legitimate funds that are required to pay him, though? He was entitled to all of that time?
For his
and that?
agreement with the mayor, I'm understanding it was legitimate.
And that's in writing?
I haven't seen it writing.
That's a lot of money. Without a writing.
So is that a salary position? I guess I've been a little back.
Yeah,
Not from you, I
it
don't
is a
understand.
salary position.
But they're cashing out time, correct? Like
Yes, he's
unused
cashing
vacation
out
and stuff of that
his comp
nature?
time and vacation time. And actually, he had a lot more comp time. They agreed to pay half of his comp time out. And that's where we're going to change the personnel policies, because it's way too much comp time to have to pay out to him.
So if somebody leaves, generally speaking, is their comp time
We
paid out at full
we
rate?
don't usually get comp time.
Right, is it paid out like any unused
It's not
vacation
supposed to be.
days? Is it at full
It's
rate?
not supposed to be.
You
But
can't
it's
carry
not
it.
right.
So can you carry it over or no?
You're not supposed to.
So annually, it's you use it as
Supposed to.
So what are we,
But it's not in writing anywhere. That's the problem. It's, the policy is not in writing. So we have to get it in writing.
Yeah, so we can't go back on it if it's
Right.
not in writing.
Unfortunately.
But why are we
That's
paying
overtaken.
it? Why are we committing to pay it if it's not a policy and it's not?
It's already been paid. You cannot, how are you gonna get it back?
Oh, I'm saying it's just move
It's
the money.
been paid, it's done. And I'm moving the money so that we can continue to pay the gentleman that's now in that position.
Understood.
And if there's no written documentation,
And is it imperative to move the money now, Maureen, to like make payroll?
Yes, that actually, well, it's not so much make payroll, but that line is now negative $20,000
Right.
already.
so you
And I'm
have
going to be about 10,000 short as we get towards the end of the fiscal year, that I'm going to have to find someplace else to get it from.
And Norbert doesn't want a deputy, or he just knows he doesn't
He
have
doesn't
choices
want a
of money?
deputy right now.
Okay,
right. I think
Not
he's
right
trying to
now.
make
With the new
this
fiscal year, we'll put that, of course, back into play.
Right.
And at that point in time, if he wants to hire a deputy, he'll put him on a deputy.
Right
But
now,
right now,
he's
he's
just-
really manning the ship and trying to take the reins and get it on the correct path, and then he'll bring a deputy
Okay.
and train his deputy.
train him correctly.
I just want to make sure he didn't want one and was not going to.
No,
Okay.
I've spoken with him. I wouldn't do this without speaking.
Okay,
Yes, no, we communicate a lot.
yeah.
Any other questions on any other resolution?
Did we fix the clerical error that you noticed?
oh yeah, resolution 8, there might have just been a typing error. It said revised, the snow removal line, which I'm guessing is just for buying salt, I'm guessing?
No, that's actually snow removal.
Oh,
We had brought in a company to do some snow removal, and
Oh, okay.
unfortunately, they did not fund that line, so we
Right.
had to fund it to pay the company.
so it just says present 0, change 9270, revised 5,000, so just a typing error, I'm guessing?
Here.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
So we should adjust that on our end?
Well, let's- yeah.
Thank you.
Somebody's
Yeah,
walking
do we have
off.
to do anything we have to do a,
I'm sorry.
we don't, we can just change it as a clerical error, we don't have to do a resolution to?
No, that's fine. You can, it's just a clerical error, so you can make a change, reflect that.
Okay, thank you. Anything else for Maureen?
I don't think so.
Number 11. Sorry, Maureen.
That's okay.
So we're moving money for the professional technical line at the mayor's office for the computer technician.
10-10,
Yes.
yes. 10-10 is currently paid out of that line.
Right.
To which, with the new budget year, I'm going to move him onto the actual IT line.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and get him out of the mayor's office and
Into his own
those
department.
lines. What is needed is he needs to be compensated for 10 more hours. There's a lot of work that needs to be done over in the police station,
Right.
and they are consuming his allotted time at this moment.
Any of that work have to do with grants that we've received?
Yes,
Can
yes,
we,
it's installation of all of that IT equipment that we've got.
and it's too late to wrap in his hours and pay through those
Yeah,
grants?
the grant's all been
Right.
spent.
'Cause that would have been a good way to,
That would have been a perfect way.
Perfect way to
But
save money.
Unfortunately, they've already spent the
Right.
money. And,
and it's okay to take it out of the PD vacation buyback line?
yes, yes.
Yes.
I spoke with Warren and made sure, and he had offered to help with half of it because he's going to be doing the work for them.
That's all I have for Maureen.
Is that- I haven't seen that.
All right,
All right?
Thank you,
Have a
Maureen.
great night.
you too.
Thank you, Maureen.
All right, Tom, Amy?
Council President, we're going to be talking about resolutions 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10. We had requested a 12th resolution regarding Brockhart Road.
We will put it on tonight.
Okay, I will wait for that too then. Resolution number 4, authorizing acceptance of a change order for the 3rd Avenue meter pit. Amy's going to talk about.
Hi, everyone. I actually sent Bill Smart, our engineer, just if you could give us, because he was really on the job and knew kind of what happened with the meter pit and why it's over by 72,000. So this was the email that Bill sent back. Our meter contractor would not go into the pit because they thought it was in imminent danger of failing, which had safety concerns. For the last few months before replacement, we were operating on a 6-inch bypass and a 12, foot, not inch, line coming into the city. This worked but had firefighting issues. We had random pressure spikes in the entire city system. We replaced the concrete box housing the new pressure reducing valve and meter. Failure of that system would have resulted in water loss to a large portion of the southern area of the city. Also, we would have endangered houses along 3rd Avenue and the street itself. The line servicing the apartments was 8 feet, not 6 feet, as noted on the record drawings. Also, the line was not in the location shown on the record drawings. It was actually under the new structure. This caused us to relocate the pipe run with a larger pipe than anticipated. Also, we linked up the 8-foot line downstream to our new works. This allowed us tying in the 15-foot line in without a shutoff. This eliminated fire and service concerns. The new facility is running and working as designed and built. So that's what happened and why we need to go beyond the $597,000 for the job. So right now the new total is close to $700,000. Tom was able to secure a $264,000 grant for our Pro Communities grant, and so the total cost would be somewhere in about $400,000 for this project. So that's why that resolution is there.
Any questions on that?
Is there any questions on?
Resolution number 5 pertains to the multi-jurisdictional hazardous mitigation plan. And that's a county document that has to get submitted to FEMA, but each municipality in the county has to do a portion of that document related to hazards that have happened in their community for the past 5 years and how we would mitigate similar hazards going forward in the next 5 years. It pertains to tornadoes, floods, hurricanes, dam breaks, things like that. In the past 5 years, we've had a few severe weather events, a few power outages, and the COVID-19 pandemic. They were all documented in our response to the hazard mitigation plan. And then the plan going forward is to just monitor the dams, monitor the activity, notify the public if there is an emergency, anything like that. And that's all published in the hazard mitigation plan that has been submitted to FEMA. FEMA's accepted it. And now it's time for each municipality and the county to adopt the plan so that it become an official document for the next 5 years. I know it was provided to you guys late, and it's a hefty document. Any questions regarding that?
Is it imperative to be voted on, like, right now?
It
Or
could be
could
the
we-
next meeting.
Okay, just so we have time to read through is what I'm thinking?
Yeah, I lightly browsed it and asked him my
That's what-
questions, but I don't know if we
Sure.
were putting it off and reading the whole document.
Yeah,
No,
unless you,
no, I can't make them wait. The county is, do you know when the county is expected to get back? No.
Before the new one comes out.
Before, yeah. Yes. Our timing for this meeting just happened to coincide with when we received it, so we submitted it, but it can go till the next one, which is in 2 weeks.
Perfect.
Any other questions on that item? Resolution number 6 pertains to a local law amendment modifying our complete streets policy. Capital Roots actually came to us to talk about the complete streets policy, which was adopted in 2018, I believe. They let us know that it was outdated and there were additional things that could be added. Complete streets pertains to streets being safe for everyone that uses the street, not just vehicles, pedestrians, bicyclists, people who are handicapped and need a mobility scooter. Anybody that uses the street should be able to use it safely. And that's what the complete street policy is intended to provide. Capital Roots indicated that if we update our complete streets policy, they could help us with some funding for improving some of our streets where they need to be, where crosswalks need to be repainted or lines need to be redrawn on the streets. Stop signs need to be put up, which were approved in the past at a recent council meeting. They could actually fund that for us. So we're looking to amend our complete streets policy. It's not going to be finalized at this meeting because there has to be a public hearing, so it'll be publicly noticed at this meeting, and then it'll be adopted at the next meeting if you guys are in agreement. Any questions on that?
May not be a question for you, but have we filled out the local law paperwork yet? I didn't see it attached.
I think it's attached, I believe, isn't it? Oh, the submission to the state.
I do have a draft of it, I don't see it in the agenda, but I can send it out to everyone. The Department of State.
Thank you for that entry.
Just want to make sure, because it has to age for a certain amount of days, I believe, so.
Any other questions on that? Number 7 is also regarding Capital Roots. It's their urban greening program, and Amy's going to talk about that.
So this is, when Capital Roots came in, they also talked to their urban forestry. They have a grant that they will plant trees in areas that are disadvantaged, and as you know, we're a disadvantaged community. If you look, I gave everybody, this area within the city. They designated a few areas that they would like to put trees in for free. One thing that they could come in and put trees in for the city, one of the areas was along East Street by the library, just to give it a little, kind of soften that view. And then also around the Boys and Girls Club. I can't remember if there's, I think, one more area. I can send that out
We also
tomorrow.
talked about the Esplanade.
Oh, the Esplanade.
Very barren.
So that, and then in addition to planting just for the city, they also can plant for any resident just within this area, as it says here. So this is the application. They like to kind of suss out where people would like the tree and what they have kind of in front. And they also like volunteers if anybody wants to get involved in terms of maybe, some of your ALDERPERSON would like to join the community and do, that's great. So there's going to be 2 plantings if this passes. One would be in April and the other one in October. So we're kind of on a short window, but we would figure out in City Hall which department would be responsible for getting this posted, whether it's our office or the clerk's office. We're not sure yet, we have to talk. But getting this out to the residents and seeing who would like a tree that they can choose and bring into the neighborhood. So
were there choices? Oh, I'm sorry.
no, but I believe there's choices.
Or is it mostly just street trees or all types of trees?
I don't know exactly the answer to that question, but I can find out, and
They're free, so.
yeah, they're free trees.
Right.
I think they have a variety. I probably shouldn't pick from, but I will ask. And
As long as we're not planting oaks again in between the sidewalks and the road, I'm all good.
we sent them pictures along Broadway to see if we could kind of fill in some of the gaps. So we'd like to work with them and make this initiative happen.
Can we copy this and distribute it?
I'm sorry?
Can I copy this and distribute?
Can you wait just until
Yeah.
I just get a little bit more
Absolutely.
information, and then, once we know the resolution passes, which will hopefully be tonight.
And is there a cap, Amy, on this? Like how many trees that we could
They
have?
didn't say, actually.
Okay.
I think they're very eager to use their grant funding.
Yeah.
It's a great program. It really tries to help with climate
Yeah,
control,
for
with
sure.
hot pavement, and keeping
Just
residents
pretty.
cool. Yep,
Also, a lot of
That's
things.
fair.
Yes.
I mean, there's so many benefits to trees.
there is.
So we
Absolutely.
can get 3 short of a forest.
Do you know, is it just 1 tree per person or per property, or?
I'm not sure either. I can ask that question as well. Probably 1 per property, but I will double check.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Thank you. Resolution number 10 pertains to an application to the Northern Border Regional Commission for a Timber for Transit program. It's a grant program that can provide timber structures like bridges to support projects that are going on in the community. And we'd like to apply to the program for a bridge for the Hollow Trail where it meets across the Quackenberry Creek. So we'd like to apply for that. It requires, they will provide 80% of the funding, and we'll need to provide a 20% match, which we can provide with in-kind services through DWYER or volunteers to work on the trail. And we'd like to put forward that application. Any questions regarding that?
No, I know we have other grants for the Hollow. This would be on top of.
This will be on top of that. The grant that we've got, the TAP grant that we have for that, will cover a portion of phase 1 for the Hollow. It will get us from 6th Street to the Quackenberry. And then the bridge would get us across the Quackenberry, and then we can continue the trail with another tap application.
All right.
Yes.
So the 2.456, so that's a grant, is that already?
That's a grant we've already received
Okay.
from TAP, for TAP.
Oh.
And then we're in the design phase for that now, and the trail's going to be developed. And in conjunction with that, we're applying for this funding.
All right, and then we have the resolution that we're gonna add, because it's time sensitive, we're gonna add that at the end of the meeting, for the TAP funding for the Rock Cut Road, right?
Yes. DOT has a transportation alternative program, and we'd like to apply to create a trail from Falcon Chase, Sterling Ridge Drive, and Valley View Drive, which are in our city, along Rock Cut Road, and through an abandoned portion of Rock Cut Road, or an unused portion of Rock Cut Road that's behind the Mountain View apartment area, Mountain View Avenue houses, and it will connect the Falcon Chase area to Washington Avenue, where there's a bus stop and other services like a convenience store, gas station, restaurant that people can get to. We walked the trail after a recent winter storm, and there were lots of footprints in the snow, so people are reusing it quite regularly, maybe even our city clerk.
Sherby's walking around Van Alstyne all the way around and go through.
It's another grant where we can apply for 80% of the funding, and we're going to use DPW staff to provide in-kind services to put the trail together and put the benches in and the split rail fence in behind properties. Rock Cut Road is actually in North Greenbush. We've got an agreement with North Greenbush to work on this together, and we're going to ask them, they have paving equipment, we're going to ask them to do the actual paving. We'll provide the blacktop, and that will be another part of the in-kind match that we'll provide.
Are they going to provide the couch as well?
Couch is good, it's good to have, you don't need benches, we have a couch in the place.
We're going to cement that.
Can we at least wash our
Any
cars?
questions about that particular item?
So,
Not that this is a
DPW,
direct
oh.
question, but I just wanted to bring it up. So with all the in-kind services from DPW, are we going to need to look at DPW as a whole? Like, do they need more help?
That's what, yeah, they have to be able to keep up the regular
It'll
functions.
be DPW and volunteer time and North Greenbush time for this particular one. And then the other one, we're actually going to reach out to the SUNY Environmental Forestry Program to see if they want to bring volunteers over to work on the Hollow Trail as a summer project or something like that. And that can be done as an in-kind portion of the work to be done too.
I'll do the bucket load.
Everybody good? All right, thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Huh? It's up to you guys. If you guys want to table 5, we'll table 5 until you get more time. I'll take it.
Yeah.
How about you guys, tell me? How do you guys feel about tabling 5 until you get more time to look at it? Yeah. All right, we can do that. All right, so, back to the regular meeting, guys. We have a public hearing tonight. Our public hearing is for a resolution approving the change of traffic and parking signage recommended by our city engineer and scheduling a public hearing then after. It's for putting stop signs at the base of Washington Ave and Broadway, right there. It's a little sketchy sometimes when you come down there and nobody knows, nobody puts the directional on to take the right, so they're going to put a 3-way stop there. Well, they're proposing to put a 3-way stop there, so that's what we're having a public hearing for. So, let me get to my notes, my first public hearing, so we'll get there. All right, so the public hearing is to consider the resolution, the adoption of the resolution that I just read. It's now in session. Anybody wishing to speak in favor of the stop signs at the bottom of 3rd Ave, Washington Ave and Broadway? No? Anybody? Yeah, go ahead.
I'm completely in favor of it. It's a long time coming. Anybody who travels that area knows that it can be very dicey traveling up Washington Avenue, or if you're coming through Forbes Avenue. So I think it's I think it's great.
I think it's a good idea as
Yeah, I
well.
think it's good too.
All right, anyone else? All right, that portion is closed. At this time, the chair requests that all those wishing to speak in opposition to this issue make themselves known. Please approach. State your name and your address, please.
Richard Marriott at 40 Belwood Terrace, which is 1 block away from this intersection. And I know it is definitely dicey there, but I do travel there like daily or more often. And there's a problem with people not signaling. It's also a problem of the wall that the resident has there and the shrubbery there, so you can't see that far down onto Broadway when you're on Washington stopping there. There's a yield sign there for Washington traffic, and there's also a stop sign now for the people coming from Forbes to that intersection. And I know there happened some accidents there, but just a few, I think it's maybe a month and a half ago, there was an accident. One block up from that, somebody ran the stop sign on First Street and got T-boned by someone legally coming up Washington. So stop signs don't solve everything. I'd say it's just going to use more gasoline and more air pollution when you're stopping when there's no cars coming in the other directions.
Thank you. All right, anyone else wishing to speak in opposition to this? All right, hearing none, I'm going to close that portion of the public hearing. On behalf of the council, the chair thanks all those who have made comments known in regard to this issue. The public hearing is now closed. All right, so public speaking. Do we have any
Yes,
public speakers?
sir, we have one public speaker, Victor Petworski.
Before I speak, just a quick comment on planning department's proposal. Package that into a fire remediation, as a remediation and biosequencing remediation program, and you get federal money too. So it's good things that are happening. I wish to speak very briefly on what I passed out here, a fund for the disadvantaged versus controlled by the disadvantaged. And it's a commentary on this disadvantaged community benefit fund that is being hidden under somebody's mattress, it seems. There's some ambiguity about it and where it is and why we don't know anything about it. So I'll just make several points that my little write-up is speaking about. And I'm speaking to paragraph 7 of page 4 of the permit, which says, an account to fund an environmental monitor will be established by the department on the effective date of this permit in accordance with and subject to the following terms and conditions. And there are 14 points, and we're not even at war. And nothing's been done. We're talking about it's over a year now, and nobody has ever heard of this fund. Not only that, what's misleading also, and needs some expert analysis, is the DECID 4-3899-00006 is not just for the landfill. It applies to the GenCon or some other company and anything in between the 239 River Street. DEC DEC organizes its permits geographically, which for them makes sense, and it does make sense because there may be several different businesses that affect the water, the land, the trees, the materials, okay? So they group them into a geographic ID. So things can get a little confusing for us, or lay people. Also, it makes this $150,000, which we think we should have, and we should, because it's justified by what our problem with the landfill is, makes it problematic as to who's going to get any money from it, or services from it, because it's for a permit that covers more than just the landfill. So I'll just make quick statements here. I asked the question, why is this not some kind of a graft or bribery or something, when the guys who give the permit are saying, you gotta give us $150,000. And the answer I got was dubious. That's why I quoted it directly on this piece of paper. My attitude is if you don't see it, it's graft. Someone should be called to account to this council and to the public in a public forum for where this money is and why we haven't got it, and what has it been used for. And all of that, everything I've said and everything we ask should appear in the thing called a Community Impact Report, which DEC is bragging about having provided for us now. There should also be, from us, a request to DEC to get a budget audit report on this fund. Where's the money? What has it been used for? How come we don't even know about it? And how has it been used for revegetation? The keyword, the magic term could be revegetation, and everything that's been proposed and should be done can be put into that package, and you can get, or you can turn the whole re-greening of the city into a scientific study and a laboratory work. A laboratory doesn't mean four walls and titrations. The work that's being done, the proposed, we should be calling on them to say, okay, you want to plant trees? Show us what revegetation and remediation program you have that it fits. Are you going to have weeping willows and sunflowers, which can deteriorate radioactive materials? Are you going to have things like that? Are you going to have trees that deal with things like that, that are powerful enough to do that? Or what kind of plants are you going to be using, and how will it revegetate the city to a pristine state? Packaging, how you package the proposals and the initiatives can even make us eligible for things like the National Endowment for the Arts and Humanities, even though it seems like these things are just engineering and infrastructure. And also for capital arts grants. If it's done in a certain way and packaged in a certain way, it is art And capital arts grants are not for being artists. It's for the capital part. It's for the materials part of things. So it's merely how you write a thing. No, not asking you to buy anything. But what we really need to be demanding from DEC and landfill and anyone else is a true implementation of this permit. Not a retraction of it, not a pulling it away, but read the thing and say, yeah, we want to do all these things. And they even had the money for it in this, that the landfill's supposed to pay for. Where is that $150,000? The citizens of this city should know. That's what it comes down to. And it should be demanded from DEC for answers to those questions. And we should be controlling it because we cannot obviously rely on DEC to do it. Because they haven't even told us about it or where it is. And it's very dubious here. They're going to give a permit and demand 14 monitoring activities be done, and then they're going to ask for $150,000. I ain't that stupid, I know who the president is. That's how he makes his money.
Thanks, Victor. All right, here we go. The chair will entertain a motion that the minutes be adopted as printed, subject to correction by that's Stacy.
Second.
And Tim. All right, no objections, so ordered. Communications.
There are no communications.
Presentations of accounts.
I'll waive the readings of the accounts. Make a motion to waive the reading of the accounts.
I'll second.
All right, clerk, please call roll.
Alderperson Kitterman.
Aye.
Hover.
Aye.
BOLLMAN. KRETZSCHMAR.
Aye.
DWYER. Aye. BURTON.
Aye.
ENDRES.
Aye.
7 in favor, none opposed.
The chair will entertain a motion that all bills be referred to the auditing committee, and upon approval, all bills allowed and ordered paid by.
I'll second.
Stacy and Tim. Clerk will please call roll.
Alderperson Kitterman.
Aye.
Hover.
Aye.
BOLLMAN.
Aye.
KRETZSCHMAR.
Aye.
DWYER. Aye. BURTON.
Aye.
And ENDRES.
Aye.
7 in favor, none opposed.
Motion adopted. Presentation of petitions.
There are no petitions.
Presentation of bids.
There are no bids.
Community award reports. Tim?
Sorry, I think I had something, I forgot what it was though. So not to bring.
Okay. Stacy?
I did have one trash issue, but I'm working with,
Okay.
folks to correct it.
Sarah?
Yeah, I had quite a few complaints about the rut that was forming on 4th Street. There was a little delay in getting it fixed, but Norbert came Tuesday morning and had it within an hour. Somebody up there was stone Tuesday. Yeah, well, from last week.
Don't know, I know. All right.
Monday was a holiday.
Anything else?
No, just thank you to DPW and the water department because they really froze out there. That's it.
Andrew?
Just had some complaints from some residents that I passed along to Norbert, and he'll be taking care of them once we thaw out.
The great thought.
Diane?
Fifth Ward's pretty quiet, but people have expressed support for the stop sign at the bottom of Washington Avenue.
Ann?
Yes, I'm working on the refund for an overpay of school taxes, and I'll be getting that information so we can do the resolution so that my constituent can have a refund, and this will be next time. Other than that, nothing.
Okay.
That's it, I was.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, so I did have a resident that was looking for information on the trash pickup dates and the holiday schedule for the trash pickup dates. And I realized that I wasn't able to find that anywhere on the city website, so I was suggesting to propose to put that on the city website and keep it up to date there. So I'll be working with the city clerk on that.
Yeah, so you shoot Nancy an email.
I did already initiate.
Been told it might be there now.
All right, that's quick.
Okay.
All right. You know, thanks for everybody for doing a hell of a job for the city, and keep up the good work. On to resolutions.
I'm stuck on this one.
Resolution number 1, sponsored by Council as a whole, is a resolution amending the 2025-2026 budget. Comptroller.
Any question?
What do we do with this thing? Because it's not in writing, nothing, I don't know. I mean, we don't have any option but to cover the payroll, we don't jump out. That's insane amount of money to just be like, oops, we made an iPad.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money, but at the same time,
It's already
how do
been
we
paid.
backtrack it, right? There is
And
no
then
other.
if you do 100,
You can table it and then get more information for it in 2 weeks.
It's already been paid, so this is just to make sure we get the money in there. That money's already gone. Oh, you can vote however way you want, Jimmy.
We've had some more questions and they're valid.
Yeah, I mean, there's not gonna be any more questions. She said it's not in writing. There's like no, there's no, it's gone money. What do we do?
Maybe there's some like clawback.
I think moving forward, to make sure that things are writing. I mean, this seems like a done deal, but.
This one seems like a done deal, but are we in the future, are we writing down proper policy of how we carry over and pay out?
That'll be out of the mayor's office.
That is something the comptroller, the mayor are working.
How we carry over and dollar values for buyouts?
Yes.
Because this is an expensive mistake.
It's a lot.
I still don't know what to vote on it because we're up against the wall.
All right. Clerk, will you please call roll?
Alderperson Kitterman. Pardon?
Yeah, do we have a motion and a second?
Oh, wait, the motion on a second. Sorry.
Oh, did someone make a
Council as a whole.
motion, did someone make a motion to table it?
No,
Yeah,
I didn't hear it.
actually, yeah. Can I
Okay.
table it?
And I'll second.
Oh, thank you. Is it time sensitive? Is this motion, or is this transfer time sensitive? Before I go screwing everything up.
Norbert's line is $20,000 in.
It's already overdrawn, so it'll just keep getting overdrawn.
Yeah,
It's just a number.
Like he's still getting paid.
It's still gonna get paid.
Yes.
I'm with you,
Who
Stacey.
seconded that?
I
You
did.
did, Sarah.
Clerk, can you please call roll?
Yes, on the motion to table the resolution, Alderperson Kitterman,
Aye.
Over,
Aye.
BOLLMAN,
Aye.
Aye.
KRETZSCHMAR, DWYER, Burton, ENDRES.
Aye.
7 in favor, none opposed.
All right.
Okay, moving right along.
Aye.
Resolution number 2, sponsored by Council as a whole, a resolution amending the 2025-2026 budget, Fire Department.
Any question? Hearing none, clerk, can you please call roll?
Alderperson Kitterman,
Aye.
Over,
Aye.
BOLLMAN,
Aye.
KRETZSCHMAR,
Aye.
DWYER, Burton,
Aye.
ENDRES.
Aye.
7 in favor, none opposed. Resolution number 3, sponsored by Alderperson DWYER, a resolution authorizing the city treasurer to refund $900 to Eugene Wilder collected for the late payment of the 2023-2024 taxes on parcels of land located at Rollins and Manders Avenue.
Any question? Hearing none, clerk, please call roll.
Alderperson Kitterman.
Aye.
Wait a second.
I'll second.
You sponsor
I'll
this.
second.
I'll second.
I'll second it. Do you believe that?
Yeah.
Okay. Alderperson Kitterman.
Aye.
Hover.
Aye.
BOLLMAN.
Aye.
Kretschmar.
No.
DWYER. Aye. Burton.
Aye.
ENDRES.
Aye.
6 in favor, none opposed.
Motion adopted.
Resolution number 4, sponsored by council as a whole. Resolution authorizing acceptance of a change order for the City of Rensselaer 3rd Ave meter pit.
Any question? Hearing none, clerk, can you please call roll?
Alderperson Kitterman.
Aye.
Hover.
Aye.
BOLLMAN.
Aye.
Kretschmar.
Aye.
DWYER. Aye. Burton.
Aye.
ENDRES.
Aye.
7 in favor, none opposed.
All right, I make a motion to table number 5 until we have some time to read through this information. Sir. Sir. Any question on tabling? Hearing none, clerk, can you please call roll?
Alderperson Kitterman.
Aye.
Hover.
Aye.
BOLLMAN.
Aye.
Kretschmar.
Aye.
DWYER. Aye. Burton.
Aye.
ENDRES.
Aye.
7 in favor, none opposed.
Motion adopted.
Resolution number 6, sponsored by council as a whole, a resolution to approve proposed local law number 1, 2026, as to form and scheduling a public hearing thereon.
Any question? Hearing none, clerk, can you please call roll?
Alderperson Kitterman.
Aye.
Hover.
Aye.
BOLLMAN.
Abstain.
Kretschmar.
Aye.
DWYER. Aye. Burton.
Aye.
ENDRES.
Aye. Motion
In
adopted.
favor, 1 abstention.
Motion adopted.
Resolution number 7, sponsored by council as a whole.
Everybody go with that?
Resolution, sponsored by council as a whole, a resolution authorizing the city of Rensselaer to participate in the Capital Roots Urban Greening Program to plant trees in the city.
Any question? Hearing none, clerk, can you please call roll?
Alderperson Kitterman.
Aye.
Hover.
Aye.
BOLLMAN.
Aye.
Kretschmar.
Aye.
DWYER. Aye. Burton.
Aye.
ENDRES.
Aye.
7 in favor, none opposed.
Motion adopted.
Resolution number 8, sponsored by council as a whole. A resolution amending the 2025-2026 budget, DPW.
Any question?
Just a clerical error. Do you know that?
We have the clerical error there.
Mhm.
Right. We're good there? All right. Hearing none, clerk, can you please call roll?
Alderperson Kitterman.
Aye.
Hover.
Aye.
BOLLMAN.
Aye.
Kretschmar.
Aye.
DWYER. Aye. Burton.
Aye.
ENDRES.
Aye.
7 in favor, none opposed.
Motion adopted.
Resolution number 9, sponsored by Alderperson Kretschmar and seconded by Alderperson.
Kitterman.
Oh, that's me. I'm already on there.
Oh, I thought it was a question.
A resolution authorizing use of various city parks by the Rensselaer Little League.
I move for its adoption. All right, any question? Hearing none, clerk, please call roll.
Alderperson Kitterman.
Aye.
Hover.
Aye.
BOLLMAN.
Aye.
Kretschmar.
Aye.
DWYER. Aye. Burton.
Aye.
ENDRES.
Aye.
7 in favor, none opposed.
Motion adopted.
Resolution number 10, sponsored by
Council as a whole, everybody good with that?
Because we submitted.
Okay.
We're both on the board.
All right. Any question? Oh, you didn't read that. Okay.
resolution approving an application to the Northern Border Regional Commission Timber for Transit Program.
Any question? Hearing none, clerk, please call roll.
Alderperson Kitterman.
Aye.
Hover.
Aye.
BOLLMAN.
Aye.
Kretschmar.
Aye.
DWYER. Aye. Burton.
Aye.
And ENDRES.
Aye.
7 in favor, none opposed. And
Motion
resolution.
adopted.
Resolution number 11, sponsored by council as a whole, a resolution amending the 2025-2026 budget. Comptroller.
Any question? Hearing none, clerk, please call roll.
Alderperson Kitterman.
Aye.
Over.
Aye.
BOLLMAN.
Aye.
KRETZSCHMAR.
Aye.
DWYER. BURTON. ENDRES.
Aye.
7 in favor, none opposed.
I make a motion to adopt a resolution in support of 2025 NYS DOT Transportation Alternative Funding, and that's TAP. Funding application for a multi-use trail on Old Rock Cut Road. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Oh,
Sure. Anybody?
All right. Any questions? Hearing none, clerk, please call roll.
Alderperson Kitterman.
Aye.
Over.
Aye.
BOLLMAN.
Aye.
KRETZSCHMAR.
Aye.
DWYER. BURTON.
aye.
ENDRES.
Aye.
7 in favor, none opposed.
Tim?
Sorry, make motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right, any question? Hearing none, clerk, please call roll.
Alderperson Kitterman.
Aye.
Over.
Aye.
BOLLMAN.
Aye.
KRETZSCHMAR.
Aye.
DWYER. BURTON. ENDRES.
Aye.
7 in favor, none opposed.
All right, council is adjourned. The next meeting of common council will take place in these chambers on Wednesday, March 4th, 6:30. Thank you. Have a good night.
So my daughter's.